Hello my friends, my name is Forge and welcome back to a brand new beta video where today we installed 1.16.220.51. So today I'm going to go over every feature and fix that you need to know about this week's beta. So without any ado, let's get right into the showcase. To begin with, we resolve the main general fixes. And to begin with, we have sounds of ditching and collecting powder snow with buckets are now assigned to the correct sound categories. Players no longer constantly emit particles when on fire and exiting powder snow. Powder snow blocks is no longer present in the crib menu. Now what this means is that if it comes out of here, we have this new item which is the powder snow bucket. If I grab hold of this and I go and place it down, then this is how you're going to be collecting and placing down your powder snow. Instead of getting a block, you're just going to be getting this thing right here. So what this means is that you won't be able to stack them at all, which I really do hate. Now as we all know, a while back they did make it to where over on Java, for potions on the new combat snapshots, they're allowing us to go stack up potions, and so I think that they should allow us to stack up to 16 powder snow buckets just to make it a little bit easier on the player. Instead of just giving us one single bucket, we should be able to stack these, and I think that would be really good. Drowns, apparently when they're holding tridents, after they were attacking a player, they would have it going backwards. Yeah, that's a very strange bug, but yet again, drowns, they're a very strange mob. They have enabled the Find Friends button on Xbox. Next up is the performance stability. They improved input latency on Windows 10 when VSync is enabled. Then we have accessibility. They also fixed the bug where the UI screen reader didn't read out default controller focus and checkbox stayed on the online play. It's not rated pop-up. Yeah, that completely confuses your brain. The next one is not a very confusing one. We have the renamed all references of actor to entity. Next up, rename the block puzz to block location. Now I believe that this might have something to do with add-ons. I'm not entirely too sure. They added a start sequence in game test which allows finer control over advanced test sequences. Now I have no idea what they are going on about with this, because we did get ourselves a few game test changes last week, and I actually did notice that we got dispenser test now, which is actually quite interesting. But the thing about the start sequence, if I come inside of here, we have game test, and then if I come over to, let's say, run, we have all these different tests right here. So I believe that if you select the test, I'm not entirely too sure on what the change is, but it says repeat count. So I believe that if you were to change this to, like, let's say 4, and then I go ahead and just put in a random number here, I'm going to go ahead and press enter. So that's going to play it 4 times. So you can go ahead and repeat the test if you want to. But with that one, I did not mean for this to happen. I just deleted some of the signs. Can't believe I destroyed those signs. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. The game test sequence callbacks no longer take test as a parameter, as the initial test object now lives as long as the whole test. They updated the behavior packs to require explicit module dependencies and when using other native modules. The identifiers within render controllers would now be considered content errors if there is no render controller matching that name. Entity JSON before version 1.16.100 would no longer give a content error for the Minecraft foot size. Modified condition and animation controller.json will now allow mobs to enter will third-person rays. They fixed an issue where loading into a world would cause continuous modeling errors around unhandled requests for unknown variable. And with that, that is it for everything that is part of this week's beta of 1.16.220.51. And down below in the comments, I do want you to tell me what you think of this week's beta. And are you excited for the future of caves and cliffs? I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen next week, because there is a lot of big things happening and there's so many more things to come. Now if you did happen to enjoy this video, then please leave a like on it and subscribe so you don't miss more betas in the future, and I will catch you next time.